Hello and welcome to healthyhouseplants.com, where we teach you all about gardening in the great indoors. If you'd like to support our show, please use our Amazon affiliate link below. Today we have a plant spotlight. This is Peperomia tetraphylla Hope. And this is a really cool plant. One of my favorite things about the plant, besides these beautiful, pretty round leaves that are succulent-like and the long trailing stems of the plant, is the fact that it's low maintenance. I really like that part. Who doesn't? Most indoor gardeners love a low maintenance houseplant, right? The plant has a trailing growth habit, as you can see. It's actually a tropical epiphyte, which is also very interesting. That means that in its native habitat, which is Central and South America, the plant grows on and up into other plants, and it also likes to grow on deteriorating wood. So for instance, if a tree falls and it begins to deteriorate, this plant will grow on the tree. So epiphyte means that it is using another tree, another plant on which to grow. So that is another fun thing you can tell people about this really cool plant. I do have a video on growing this plant. I will link that below, as well as any other related videos for you. This is the plant spotlight to tell you how cool this plant is and show you how pretty it is and why you might want to grow it. This plant is a hybrid of Peperomia debiana and Peperomia quadrifolia. It is often confused with Peperomia rotundifolia, which that one is known as the trailing jade peperomia, but this one is different. Peperomia is different. And if you look at the plant side by side, you will see that Peperomia Hope has a little bit thicker leaves. The leaves do grow in clumps of 3 or 4, and they're spaced a little bit further along the stem than rotundifolia. So, as mentioned, it's a really fun plant to grow, and the low maintenance aspect is just so much fun. Another really cool thing, if this happens to you, which is really fun to find, is when it flowers, and the flowers are very highly unusual. So the flowers are yellow spindly spikes that actually look like a thin wax candle, and they'll poke out from the plant all of a sudden. And they are the flowers themselves, part of it is they're pretty inconsequential, but that whole look of the wax-like thin stem-like flower is very cool. So another fun thing. So you can show to visitors to your garden, look, and this is actually a flower. You can let those flowers grow, or you can prune them off, whichever you want. I like to let them grow because then I can show people, look, can you believe this is actually a flower? An interesting thing about the Peperomia plant family of plants is that it's actually from the Peperomia family, and that includes the black pepper that we eat. So this plant is actually a relative of the black peppercorn plant that we, as mentioned, eat on a regular basis. So another fun fact about this plant. This plant can also, it does well growing indoors. Like I said, I do have a video on growing it in a very loose soil, but that also retains moisture. It can also be grown hydroponically, which is really cool, and it does well in terrariums as well. So very versatile plant, as mentioned, very easy to grow, very fun, lots of cool things that it does, knowing its history and how it grows, and the fact that it has the fun flowers when the plant is happy and healthy. Those are all really fun things to know about this plant. So it is becoming more and more available. It was once, because as a hybrid, and when it was newly hybridized, a little bit more difficult to find, but you can find it more and more. And if you do, I would highly suggest adding it to your plant collection, because it's a very fun and easy plant, providing the two biggies you get under good control, which are proper lighting and watering. And of course, there's other things to keep in mind, but those are the two biggies, and you can check that out in the care video as well. Thank you for stopping by today. Please leave any comments about any indoor gardening tutorials you'd like to see. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And please check the bell if you'd like to be notified when new videos are released.